How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? This is Supervision Required. I'm here with my buddies, Mr. Jack Harper, Tyler Hawes, Dustin Mullen, and special guest Big Spencer the Fat Man. And we're going to be bringing you an hour of fun here. An hour of laughs and hilariousness.
What the fuck do you think you're doing? What about disrespect him like that?
Nick Schuler is never allowed to insult anybody. He's the one person on this show that is... You hear an insult, just don't even pay attention to it.
Come to my streets, man.
Yeah.
Come to our hood. Come to our hood, dude.
Fucking with the wrong man.
What's interesting is that I'm in your hood right now. And
about to get shot.
This ain't my hood.
About to get shot.
That's my hood.
That's my hood.
Right over there.
Take a stroll down Whitaker Street.
Whitaker Street. That's so stereotypical black.
Oh, yeah. Totally.
Whitaker sounds just like an old butler to me.
Wicker?
Yeah, Whitaker.
Whitaker. Oh, okay.
Whitaker,
It's
come
not
here,
as good as
sir.
Alfred Pennyworth, though.
True.
So?
Give him, yeah, so it's still another cool one.
I have a cool street name, man. Get off my ass.
Fuck you.
Don't hate me because you ain't me.
So we're going to, go through some lovely topics tonight. We're just going to kind of phrase it and start it around there, but, it's kind of wherever we end up, so.
Yeah, it's not going to be very organized. We're just going to start talking, and then it's just going to go wherever it goes. But, yeah, we'll
probably
try to...
some crazy anti-Semitic comments from Dustin.
All you anal structured people out there that might listen to this, sorry.
I'm sure every one of us has an anus, Jack.
Yeah, that's completely not what I was talking about, but yeah. We all do have anus.
Structure, anus.
Yeah, we all do have an anus. Yeah.
I have a hole in the side of my body where it comes out into a baggie.
Okay, continue.
What do you want to start out with?
I don't know. It's a beautiful Wednesday evening, April 3rd, and we're all just chilling out in the basement, recording, trying this whole thing out. We just got done with some more epic games of ping pong. Nick Schuler and I just finally, for the first time, defeated the dynamic duo that is Tyler Hawes and Dustin Mullen in ping pong.
Now, defeated or won one game.
Yeah, won one. Oh, okay, so we play
that's not defeated.
So we beat them once. They demand another game. They win, and then we demand a tiebreaker. So yeah,
Jack, you tell some stories, bro.
Oh yeah. Well, it's okay. We finally, like I said, stepped up our game, and you saw how it is. So yeah, that's what happens. But yeah.
No comment.
Of course, Dustin and Tyler, it's such a big accomplishment for us, me and Mr. Harper, because Dustin and Tyler are, of course, going to start training for the Olympics in Rio here in a couple weeks. They're honing their skills with a ping pong master here in Columbus, Ohio.
Any special training routines, Dustin?
Yeah,
some tips from the big man over there.
Let's delve into the mind of a ping pong player.
Jerk off.
You gotta get that right hand real strong.
Yeah.
Get the forehand structure in there.
Okay. Smoke.
Okay.
Some tobacco, of course.
Wacky tobacco or just tobacco?
And then just
tobacco.
Go at it.
Just have fun.
Go Super Saiyan.
No playing with spoons. Anything of that nature.
Nope.
No, it's all right.
Not at all.
We know it's possible because Dustin and I accomplished that last week, but yeah, it's all good.
Kind of like Balls of Fury?
Yeah. I probably need to work on my backhand, but yeah.
The backhand is the thing that needs worked on the most with everyone.
The sad thing is I think I'm better with my backhand with a spoon.
I know. They're like, in the movie, they're like, everyone's backhand sucks. And your forehand's supposed to be really good.
I know. Tyler's got a really good backhand. I'm just saying.
And forehand.
I don't know how you do it. Like I've done it, but consistently, every time you just barely flick it. I usually overshoot the back of the table, and it drives me insane.
Every damn time.
The first game, though, I did it a few times, and I was happy about that, but I don't know.
And I'm just sitting here reading this book online.
Are you guys meeting with that trainer or whatever? I guess there's this Olympic ping pong ex-coach guy, and where's he at? Newark?
Coach Kelly, is that his name?
No, he's just fucking with you.
Oh, you bastard.
He's at Columbus Table Tennis Club.
Table Tennis Club.
The Columbus Table
It sounds so nerdy when you think about it.
CTTC.
I know.
It's
okay.
Serious.
It's a big deal.
Sounds serious.
You guys need some competition level paddles.
Yeah. I'm good with mine.
Nick the salesman over here
We'll
trying to sell
that
them.
when we're in Rio sucking on some Brazilian titties.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. I mean,
Yep.
It's gonna happen.
You guys can come now. I'm sure.
I told you, I'm your number one.
You can get all the gay guys off of us, Schuler.
Send them your way.
you know I do what I can.
I'm your guys' biggest fan. I'll be up there with the foam finger. Me and Spencer will be over there with like the beer hats.
What are you talking about? They're gonna get us in free as coaches or trainers or something.
Oh, not
Nah,
true.
it's
Not
not,
true at
it's
all.
not.
You guys are gonna need a good stretch before the game. Come on. Just sit there and do partner stretch from football.
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
That's what the
Yes,
real
actually.
girls are for.
Yeah, that's what the video games are for.
Hey, we don't smoke cigarettes in here.
You're fine. Don't listen to him.
Sig.
Secondhand smoke.
It's okay.
Just like a car. You drive one every day.
Aside from that little side comments there, you guys really think your competition is up to par with what you'd be facing
We're getting
in the
there.
Olympics?
I think we have enough raw talent without any coaching, without any kind of tips from somebody big that, yes, we could undergo some periodic training and be good enough to
Yeah.
at least compete in the Olympics.
Compete in the Olympics or try out for the Olympics
Compete.
and get through maybe some.
I think we
Tryouts.
could get through.
Okay.
We have a significant height advantage.
From the Chinese, you think the elevation
I didn't
difference
say
is just
Chinese.
okay?
You
Well,
racist
we're
bastard.
I don't care. Asian people are fucking short. It's just
What would
a
De
fact.
Silva say if he was here?
He'd probably agree with me. Yeah.
And then he'd give me dirty looks and talk about me behind my back.
No,
Okay. Anyway,
Okay.
that's just a whole different topic.
Oh, Jesus.
We get that a lot from Nick. Just a lot of complaints.
It's what I'm here for.
It's alright.
Many things. Complaining, bitching,
It's alright.
storming out of
So-
the room angry.
Ping Pong Rio, 2016.
Be there.
Or be square.
Tyler Halls and Dustin Mullins. It's happening.
Yep.
It's gonna happen.
Should be a good time.
What if it's not?
And all those haters aren't gonna be there. Nor will they be our friends when we come back.
Good thing none of us are haters then.
Except for you just said, what if we don't make it?
That doesn't make me a hater. That makes me a
That
realist.
makes you a hater.
Spencer,
A
get the fuck out
realist
of here.
would realize that we could take everybody out.
I love you as friends, but I'm just being a realist here.
But
These guys have been playing for like
you don't give
14
a shit
years.
about your haters as long as your bitches love you, right?
Fuck bitches, too.
Yeah.
Money's where it's at.
How much do they get
Yeah,
paid?
well-
How much do Olympic athletes get paid if they win gold? Is it like
$50,000.
50,000?
Yes.
It's not bad.
All right, that'll do.
Yeah.
So hold on.
It's a
If it was like if they played doubles in the Olympics and they won gold, would they both get 50,000?
I think
I
we're
believe
better
so,
at
yes.
singles. And I think that we would actually get into that.
You would prefer
Whether
to
Singles?
get
that's
singles?
only one of us, as long as one of us does it, the other one's there.
Yeah.
If that's the way it goes.
Okay.
I mean,
I already said I'll play for Germany if I have to.
I'm
Playing for
Ireland.
Germany. Traitor.
You can't. You don't have double citizenship.
Yeah, well, I'll get it. There's a lot
We
of
will.
time.
Well, I'll get
Like,
it.
I think the only countries that really let you do that are like the ones in the Middle East that only send 4 athletes.
I'm playing for Jordan.
Yeah.
They've never had a ping pong player before, I don't believe.
Well,
We could go down to Jamaica and become a part of the bobsled program.
Oh yeah.
I think we'd make badass bobsledders.
Cool
In
runnings.
the front.
Yeah.
Spencer in the front.
Yeah, you'd be the driver.
That's how it works.
You have to get low though, man.
Here you go, Therese.
Yeah,
Damn,
I think we'd be badass bobsledders, man.
who would be, dude?
I
White
think-
lightning.
Dustin drives, of course.
Okay.
I don't know.
Possible.
He doesn't have a license.
Yeah.
I don't think you need a license to drive a bobsled. The reason I say that, Dustin, is
Class
because
B.
Jack and I'll drive from the back. We have to have this.
That's
sprinter
not a
speed
homosexual
background.
comment either.
It was only slightly gay. Tyler will be in the middle, add some weight up front. Fat Jack will be in the back.
Not fat. but
Actually,
yeah.
no, I should probably be in the back because
I
I'm the
was
fastest
fat.
one.
Was.
And you came with pussy.
Well, I guess you want the weight spread out, but
Yeah, you want the weight.
I want more weight in the front.
Yeah, but the problem is that you can't fit someone down into the nose of the
Yeah,
bobsled who's big. You have to be tiny.
Nick's just skinny and bony like a freaking bird.
you guys would have up a little bit.
It's okay. We could add some muscle mass. I'll be, like I said, I'll be the guy that's all the way in the back because I have to, like, jump into the sled at the end. And then Jack and Tyler will be in the middle. Dustin will drive because he's got that.
Tyler the moose in the
Skills.
middle and Nick the crow. Good old
It's fucking gay.
our spirit animals.
It's fucking gay. I don't know how I'm a crow. How I became a crow. I think I'm
Remember
gonna
that?
take a
5
test
minutes
again.
ago,
It's
you
either
were
that
all
or a
about it.
condor.
Yeah. Okay.
I
The
don't know.
whole
California condor is pretty ugly. I think I'd rather be the crow.
That's what I'm saying.
spirit
If I were a
animal.
condor, I'd go crow.
You can't help what it is. You just take the test, you figure it out, and that's just what you are.
Flying squirrel.
Flying squirrel.
Sugar gliders, is that what they're called?
Yeah.
Somebody just opened a nuclear reactor.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Fuck yeah.
I'm not kidding.
That's not good.
It's okay.
Or is
What
it?
are your guys' thoughts on North
excited.
Korea? We'll segue into that.
Close
What are
to
your
zombie apocalypse. I
what are
can
your,
get
uh,
right now.
I think we should stay with this nuclear reactor
I
thing.
think
Yeah,
we
yeah,
should
well, that's probably
follow
what it
up
is,
on
isn't it?
that.
What?
it's probably from North Korea.
I don't know where it is. I'm about to
You're
find
gonna
out.
bomb
Well, we're researching because this seems pretty serious. It's most likely, as Nick said, North Korea because they're stupid.
North
But, yeah,
Korea is a bunch of fucking idiots.
It's no big deal. Didn't they send like a rocket into space and it like completely shattered before it even reached the atmosphere?
Yeah, it blew up
So
before
yeah,
it even reached. I think it reached the atmosphere, but I think it blew up.
let's go
the upper
North
atmosphere.
Korea.
Koreans?
I don't know. I don't see anything. Where's this from, Dustin?
Now Jacob might
What
get
news
offended.
source?
I'm not sure yet.
I'll look it up. Give me a second.
Well, we're researching.
Reuters?
Yeah.
Reuters. Okay.
Mhm.
That's it. I mean, they're a
North
pretty
Korea to
reputable source.
restart nuclear reactor and weapons bid.
Perfect.
It said 1 day ago is when it came out though, so.
Well, just today, I saw that the North Korea banned South Korean workers from a joint industrial complex that's near the DMZ. So there's that. And then the Defense Secretary, the lead story on Fox News, Defense Secretary Chuck Hagel warns that North Korea's threats pose real and clear danger to the U.S.
Holy shit.
And the Pentagon announced that they're going to send a sophisticated missile defense system to Guam.
Alrighty. Well, holy shit. What is with all these hostile people? Let's just handle these arguments like adults. Let's just sit down and chat, not open up a fucking...
Pass the peace pipe.
Yeah. Let's nuke them.
Look at this headline. North Korea warns military cleared to wage nuclear attack against the United States.
And... Wow. Kind of makes you think.
I know. I'm like sitting here like.
I don't know. I mean, that's kind of like one of my biggest fears. Nuclear war and Connies.
Smell like cabbage. Small hands.
Small hands.
Now, the real thing is that it's pretty much doubtful that the Koreans could even launch a nuclear missile at us with any sort of accuracy, because a couple years ago they tried an artillery attack on a small island. They fired 50 shells and 7 of them hit.
I'll take my chances.
So I'm not really that worried about it. There's this hilarious image that's rotating around the internet, and it's 3 Korean guys standing side by side saluting, and there's this small toy rocket on the ground, and one of them goes and runs up and jumps on the little pad, and it shoots the rocket up 2 feet, and then it falls back down. That's kind of what I expect to happen.
Well, just off of your doubt, I feel just because, you're seriously debating the fact that they could even launch a missile, that it might actually happen. I could...
It's a scary thought.
Yeah, just what if?
That's definite.
Would we be safe in Ohio, you
Depends on
think?
where it hit.
Yeah.
I don't
many?
think they'd attack somewhere close to us.
If they're gonna
unless they attacked Rickenbacker, and not
Or
actually is
DSC.
a
DSCC.
real thing.
It's the number 6 or 7 most likely place to be.
The thing
Exactly.
is,
Think about it.
That's literally
Think about it.
400 yards from where I work. So
okay, guys,
I'm
the
definitely
only thing here is that we have to think if the Koreans can actually hit us with anything.
So,
They don't really have
I
a-
know
the
you're
only-
skeptical, but let's assume they do.
Okay, let's assume they do. Their biggest warhead is smaller than the one that hit Hiroshima.
Okay, so...
So the blast radius is a mile.
they're going for Newark.
Yeah, probably. Newark, Ohio.
That's what they're
Sorry.
going for.
Yeah, I mean, Ohio State Newark campus, Newark High School. 50% dropout rate.
A bunch of thugs.
They might actually be doing the United States a favor, clearing Newark off the map, but it's okay.
Possibly.
I do have family in Newark, so I don't know. They might
They-
just have to flee to Johnstown and just watch.
Like legitimately, the only way they have to have a missile that can reach us. If they've been supplied with a missile that can reach us, they need to have a warhead that's worth anything. Because if they hit us with like less than a kiloton warhead, then it's gonna blow up like 3 buildings in the central Columbus area, and then there's gonna be radiation fallout.
I could see it like happening, like them launch, and we have like a half hour, and everyone just being like, "Oh, we're okay here." It's like, and we know it's like going to hit Newark, and then Tyler's just like, "Nope, I'm going right down to the spot where it's going to hit. I know it's going to kill us all." Or we'll all just be like, "No, seriously, it's not going to reach us from here." And you're like, "No, see you guys," and he just like packs everything like on his back and just walks down there for like the final minutes of his life, and then I don't know, just we'd lose Tyler. Yeah.
No, I'd come back. I'd have radiation.
Yeah, Tyler gets,
and
like,
I'd be like 10 feet tall.
Yeah, Tyler gets
I'd
like
come back for you,
superpowers.
motherfucker. Doubters.
The thing is that out of all of us, Tyler would get superpowers.
Yeah,
Seriously.
if it were anybody else, like you, me, or Dustin or Spencer, and we went down there, we'd die. But
Tyler Hawes would come back with
Tyler would like
superpowers.
fly home and just like show up. Like, hey, what's
Told
up?
you bastards.
It's like he comes back and he gets superpowers, and he's like, "Hey guys, look at this," and his fingernails just grow. And it's like,
Sridhar.
yeah,
Oh, that's great. That's great. Yeah,
well,
so
that's
there's
interesting.
that. Yeah, North Korea making threats that they really can't.
Now, also, hold on, think about this. What if we like counteract and we fire back?
You mean if we fire nukes back?
Yeah, like if they shot one at us.
If they shot one, well, theoretically,
I know.
if they shot one nuclear weapon at us, we would have to respond with a nuclear strike because we don't want our enemies to think that we won't respond with a nuclear strike.
Yeah.
So
Then there's just going to be a nuclear war.
I don't think there would be a nuclear war. I think there would
Do
be
they
one
have-
missile shot from North Korea, and then we would have like a missile response. It probably wouldn't be a very, very big response because they wouldn't hit anything of worth. If they even hit something in South Korea, I mean, it would do damage. Obviously, it's a nuclear weapon, but it's not going to do it's not going to be like one of our bombs. So then we just hit Pyongyang with one. It obliterates the city.
And then they never
And then-
do it again.
And then we would just invade with conventional forces and do it that way. It would be a strike. We would technically, like in international policy, we would probably have to return
Yeah.
with a nuclear strike because we're a nuclear power and we are the biggest superpower in the world. So technically,
You got to put the
do
foot
it.
down.
Yeah,
You got to let them know.
like theoretically, we would have to respond with a nuclear strike, but it wouldn't be a very large one. It would take out either military bases or key government officials, and then that's all we would do. Then we would hit them with conventional weapons. So
Does North Korea have any like actual allies that would like back them up if we fire back?
technically,
Or-
China
Huh?
is their ally,
So,
but China
there you go.
has been on our side when it comes to the tests and the
Oh, okay.
sanctions they've been doing recently.
So if it
pretty
came to
much-
that, they would be like, okay, well, we're going with the United States because
It's-
it'd just be stupid to get into that again.
it's expected
Well,
that
not again, but
that the Chinese wouldn't join the North Korean side because they'd probably be pissed at the North Koreans because the Chinese don't want the South to control North Korea because then they're really close to the Chinese border,
yeah,
and that just would make it way easy for an invasion to happen. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
It would put like our allies right on their doorstep. So
awesome. I love being an American. We swing the stick.
yeah, we have a big stick.
That's what she said.
We walk softly, but we carry a big stick,
What you doing over there, Tyler?
just like Teddy Roosevelt said.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Tyler and Dustin really aren't engaged in this conversation. I don't think they give a shit.
No, it's okay. It died off like forever ago, and they're just watching us like
As we banter back and
Yeah.
forth about North Korea. Okay.
pretty much. It's okay. I mean, I thought it was an interesting topic, but I guess not.
Oh, it is, but everything's been said to be said.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we just kind of
Okay, Dustin.
flew through it.
So we were going to talk about Rock on the Range
Yeah.
because
It's going to be badass.
you're the music guys. So why don't you give us a little bit on Rock on the Range, kind of discuss a little bit between yourselves there. We'll kind of sit back and listen and put a little bit of input.
Top
in
3
there.
bands that are going to be there for you.
I know this one.
I was,
Well, I know at least one of them.
A day to remember asking Alexandria and
Bullet for my Valentine.
Bullet for My Valentine's good. I like them.
I like Asking Alexandria.
Yeah, Asking Alexandria. You guys got me hooked on
Bullet
that.
for my Valentine or Papa Roach.
Papa Roach. I like Papa Roach.
Yeah, definitely.
Have him on my iPhone. Keeps me going at work. So, when is Rock on the Range?
May 17th, 18th, and 19th.
Have you guys decided if you're going to the 3 days or not, or are you just going to the Asking Alexandria show?
We are just going to the 18th. Because it is stacked.
It has all the decent bands. We're going to miss out on like Korn,
Hollywood Undead.
Cheap Trick.
Cheap Trick.
Oh, darn. Volbeat.
Oh, come on, guys. Cheap Trick's good. No, I'm just kidding.
You don't want to hear the classic song Dream Police?
No.
No. Solid no.
Well, guys, I did get some cash, so I think I'm gonna be joining you guys.
How much is it?
Good deal. Well, they haven't come out with the single day pass.
Okay.
Yet, so
How much was it last year or whenever you guys went?
You're looking at about around between $60 and $80 for one day.
That's not
More
too bad.
towards the 80
You're seeing
side.
like however many bands, so I feel like it'd be worth it.
We'd see Smashing Pumpkins, Stone Sour, 3 Days Grace, Papa Roach, Bullet for My Valentine, A Day to Remember, Hailstorm, All That Remains, Asking Alexandria, Pop Evil, Clutch, Black Veil Brides, The Sword, Motionless in White. Actually, Motionless in White is the band I really want to see them.
All right.
I want to see how they do. Red, Otherwise, Young Guns, 1,000 Foot Crutch, and American Fangs.
Well, damn. That's mostly all the music I like to listen to on the radio, so.
right. None of that country bullshit.
Awesome.
We'll miss Lamb of God and Bush, too.
I like Bush. That sounds...
I like Bush. We figured.
Got a nice big
Alice
bush
in
on a lady.
Chains will be there the next day.
Yeah.
But
You said their singer died though, right?
Yeah.
like forever and a half.
Who was this?
It was a long
I'm sorry, I
What's
missed
his
that.
name? Was it Maynard James Keenan? Or is that someone else?
No.
Just the look on Tyler's face when he said it. Tyler's
I
like,
know, I
you're
couldn't
fucking
remember. I thought
stupid.
he
No.
died.
I know, but. Did you say not Did you say Disturbed's going to be there or the singer from Disturbed?
The singer
The
from
David
Disturbed
Draymond
is
Okay.
going to be with another band.
All right. I like him.
Yeah, Maynard James Keenan is still alive.
In this moment, they'll be there the next day. We'll be missing them.
Yeah.
Oh, he was Perfect Circle. That's who Maynard James Keenan was.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's not him.
Sorry.
It's all right. Honest mistake. Happens to us all.
I like A Perfect Circle, I'm just saying. They were pretty good back in the day. My stepdad listened to them.
They come on the Deftones radio a lot.
I don't think I've
Never
heard
really
them.
listen to them very much.
Or if I do, I just don't
There's a
remember.
couple songs that are like, they're not really what you guys listen to all that much. But it slows down. I know you guys listen to a lot of stuff, but it kind of slows down a little bit, so.
Yeah.
It's not bad. I mean, there's a couple songs that are pretty catchy.
So, question. I know this is kind of like going backwards, but not really. Let's say you guys are like, the anticipation's building for Rock on the Range, and you get there, and then all of a sudden you hear that North Korea's launched a nuke like right where you guys are. Would you stay, or would you try to?
I'm going to hop in my Cessna, and I'm going to intercept that nuke.
I want to
I'm
intercept
going to
that.
take it out in the middle of the ocean and come back and watch Rock on the Range.
There you go.
I'll assist.
I'll assist. So Tyler's going to save the day, and Dustin's going to be the sidekick. Yeah, Dustin's like, come on, don't
I
put
don't
it
think
on.
so.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a conjoined effort that I'm just offering my services on.
I see. That'd be so fucking interesting. I'd be sitting at home like, really? Tyler and Dustin
We'd
would probably
get some
piss
You'd
off.
see it. You'd see it on the news. They'd have full action.
Because the day would come, and then they would get there and just be like, no, seriously, you really think we're going to stay when a fucking nuke is coming? I'd be like, yeah, that's what you said.
Have you seen like our like show of force that we've been doing with the North Koreans?
Son of a
Nah.
bitch.
We flew a B-2 Spirit stealth bomber all the way across the world, 6,000 miles in continuous flight,
No big deal.
and we flew it across South Korea to show our might. And then we also stationed F-22 Raptors there as well.
F-22 Raptors.
Yeah,
Doesn't really get better than
air
that.
superiority fighter, the
No
best
big
in
deal.
the world.
No big deal. Not at
Yeah,
all.
but we stationed a bunch of those in Guam, I think. So we're like, we have 28,000 troops in South Korea.
I think the only other punch in the face we could give them is just sending SEAL Team 6 to assassinate someone important over there.
Kim Jong-un, crazy bastard.
Didn't you score like an 18 out of 18 in golf or something like that?
I'm pretty sure that
Yeah.
Kim
Kim Jong-il.
Jong-il
Yeah.
made 18 hole-in-ones
That's a
His
rumor
first time
because
playing golf.
obviously he didn't. But yeah.
Yeah.
I like that Chuck.
He can also dunk.
My life will be complete when I can dunk and when I hit a hole in one.
Which
I'll
could happen at any
Have you
time.
guys heard about North Korean basketball?
no.
Just real quick. Okay. Any shot that is made in the last 4 seconds of the game is worth 8 points.
What?
Yes. Yes. So there's like emphasis built on that last shot, and then like I think dunks are worth 3 points. 3-pointers are worth. I think they're still worth 3, but dunks are worth 3 points, and missed free throws are worth -1 point. So if you miss a free
Awesome.
throw, you lose points. I actually kind of like that.
You just foul the shit out of them. Hope
Yeah.
you got them miss.
Yeah.
Yeah, until that puts so much pressure on free throws, though. Tyler, you're pretty good at free throws, though. We play like 21 or whatever all the time, and he just drains them.
It's okay
Tyler-
because
I
we would
feel
just
Tyler.
have Tyler shoot the last shot with 4 seconds
Yeah.
left,
From
in,
like half court through my legs. Fucking drain it.
and then we'd win
You
because it's
remember when
worth
we
8
used to
points.
play kickball and shit freshman year? That was fun.
Well, that's weird.
Lights out and stuff.
Fucking Korean basketball.
Choir.
Yeah.
North Korean basketball.
Well, getting back to where we were, Rock on the Range actually sounds pretty interesting this year.
David hit his
What are you scrolling through over there, Dustin?
Yeah.
Chip
Top score.
The Cubs? Looking up the Cubs score.
Hilarious.
How they doing?
Are they losing?
Yep.
Who they playing?
Pirates.
Playing the
just
Pirates.
to let you know, Dustin, I'm now becoming a Cubs fan because my favorite player Jeff Samardzija plays for them.
Sweet.
So.
Was he ex-football? Is that what we were talking about?
Oh, okay. Yeah, North Korean leader Kim Jong Il's self-reported 38 under round of golf.
Self-reported.
Yeah.
Fuck him.
I believe it. I think he did.
Okay, I'm sorry. He nailed
I call
11
horse
hole-in-ones.
malarkey.
My bad. The first time he ever picked up a
What
club.
are they, like par twos? Like 50 yards.
Is he playing
Putt-putt?
putt-putt?
That's still
Yeah,
impressive.
putt-putt. I mean, yeah, sinking 11 in a row on putt-putt would be awesome.
It's probably like the straightaway, and he just did it 18 times because he thought it would be the equivalent of 18 holes.
Hey guys, I'm just saying, the report was verified by 17 bodyguards.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm
So-
sure.
I'm sure any one of them would have said no. They would have been dead 5 minutes later.
Yeah.
Just saying.
You know life for me. I kill you.
Yeah, it's like.
Yeah.
Oh, actually,
no,
hey.
no.
I'm sorry. Field goals in the final 3 minutes are worth 8 points.
So you're off by.
Three-
You're off by 1
yeah.
minute. Okay.
Yeah, 3-pointers are worth 4 if the ball doesn't touch the rim. A point is deducted for missed free throws.
Oh, okay.
All right. All right.
Yeah, interesting, right?
So we enter Korean basketball and we all become legends, unless we have to do free throws.
Who can dunk in the North Korean basketball league?
Nobody.
Anybody? I mean, they're all like 5 feet tall.
Yeah, not that I know of.
I mean, I feel like we would dominate.
They're all like a bunch of children.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like even someone as unskilled as me could probably dominate in the North Korean basketball league.
Probably. I mean.
Probably not.
Yeah.
No, you suck way too bad. You're so terrible. I mean, at least I'd be faster. I mean, that's all I've got.
Maybe.
I mean,
I don't know. Are Asians fast? You think Asians are fast?
I've
They're
never,
lower to the ground.
I've never
Yeah.
seen an Asian that's fast.
That's what I'm thinking.
Ever.
They're more aerodynamic.
Not Jackie Chan. I think Jackie Chan's slow.
Quick.
He's
Yeah,
quick.
like quick movements, but yeah, I guess sprinting. I don't know how he would do.
I mean, the only person from Asia that I've ever seen win an Olympic medal is the one where Jesse Owens won it,
Oh,
and he's
okay.
saluting. You know, he's saluting Adolf Hitler or our flag, and
Yeah.
the Nazis saluting Adolf Hitler, and then there's like the Japanese guy.
Yeah,
I think that was for the 100-meter.
nice.
So I think like a Japanese guy got second or third to Jesse Owens. Yeah. So there's that. Yeah.
So any upcoming plans for this weekend, Dustin? Anything interesting?
No.
You guys went to a concert the other day.
True story.
Who was it?
Sum 41.
Sum 41. Are they good? Are they like new?
No.
No, they've
No.
been around for a long time.
Because I've honestly never heard of them, but I remember you were telling me the other day.
I'm sure you would know the songs.
Yeah, I know. I'm like that though. I'll listen to a song and I really like it, and I still don't,
Never
I've-
remember the name.
Yeah, I'll listen to
They were
it for
popular
years.
in
And
the 90s and early 2000s.
Alright.
They're like Blink 182.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So
Do you like Green Day, Dustin?
I like the old Green Day.
Yeah, the new
Everything
Green Day.
after. I mean, honestly, after American Idiot
Yeah.
sucked.
Yeah.
Chelsea-
I
There
agree
was
with
a
that.
few good ones off of 21st Century Breakdown, but
Chelsea went to their concert in Pittsburgh on Saturday.
I went to their concert in Chicago.
Sweet.
Were they good?
Was it the same tour?
No.
Well,
This was
like years ago?
yeah, this was back when it was their 21st Century Breakdown tour.
I didn't know if you had, done it the last time you were in Chicago because I didn't know if they were touring then.
Were they any good?
No.
Were they good live?
Yeah?
Just
Yeah.
none of the songs were good.
Didn't they?
Just the songs weren't that great.
Yeah, it was fine. It was a good concert. I'm saying after that album.
Yeah, like
It was
their
the
albums.
death,
Gotcha.
but
Gotcha.
Did you see it?
Even that
Didn't they
album.
play during the Olympics or something? Like the opening ceremony, didn't they play?
I
I think they did, and I thought they were horrible. And they were dressed all goofy, so my girlfriend's
where?
mom was freaking out. For the Olympics.
Which
Summer Olympics. Like, what was it? 2012 Olympics?
Yeah,
Summer
London.
Olympics?
Yeah.
Yeah, London, that's where it was. Sorry, I didn't know you were
I
asking
don't
the
know.
location.
You know that...
I would think they'd have an English band play, and I don't think they're English.
Aren't they
But I
Canadian?
don't know.
I swore it was Green Day because...
I think they actually might be Canadian. I don't know.
Looking it up.
Check it up.
Yep, looking it up.
Yeah, because I swore it was
No,
Green
they're
Day.
American, actually.
Okay, well, that's
It's an
good.
American punk rock band.
Well, do
Well,
me a
just
favor.
They
See
might
if
have played in the Olympics.
Yeah, see if they played in the 2012 London Olympics. See if they did the I think it was at the end of the opening ceremony or something. They announced Green Day, and who's the lead singer's name? Do you-
Billy Joe Armstrong.
Yeah, he was in black and white striped pants. He looked like fucking Beetlejuice or something. And his hair was spiked, and he had a shit ton of eyeshadow on, whoever it was. And my girlfriend's mom just said he looked like a fag, and I was like, well,
Jack, you can't say fag.
not all right, not necessarily fag. She just said he looks really feminine. That's what she said. I kind of directed that and said fag, but yeah.
As far as I can tell, they did not play at London. But I'm not,
Okay.
It's Wikipedia, so who really
Yeah,
knows?
it's okay.
Oh,
Anyway,
shit.
well, glad you enjoyed your concert.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Yeah, man, that's good.
Craziness.
Who went with you?
Tyler and Bill.
Oh, cool.
One of our other friends, Bill. We'll just leave it at Bill. We won't get specific with last names for people who
Exactly
are on the
why
show.
I didn't mention Spencer's last name.
There you go. Just Big Papa Spence. That's all. If he's ever here again and you hear Big Papa Spence, just remember he was on the first episode, and he's awesome. This is just for record, and since he's not even in the room, he is now taller than Tyler Halls. I know Tyler's jealous about that, but he's taller than him by a little more than a hair. I have horrible eyesight, and I could see it from the other end of the next room. It was close. It was close.
Is this some sort of big debate or something? Or?
Yeah, you missed it, but I don't know, Spence. It does look like you had boots on, but
No, these aren't boots.
Those are boots.
These aren't boots.
it's debatable. We're debating on if he has shoes that look a lot like boots or boots.
They're fucking
But
boots.
it's okay.
They're not.
Anyway, Spencer denies it, but it's okay. I still think he'd be as tall or hair taller. He's grown a lot. You've grown a lot, Spencer. If you
As a
wanna
person,
Try.
as a
You want to hop
man.
over in that chair, man? You can talk for a
just
minute while Tyler.
because we're directing it to you, and then it sounds weird if we're directing comments to you and you respond and they don't hear anything, and then we're just talking to ourselves like I am right now. See, they could probably hear the huh, but it'd be at a distance and sound really lame. Yeah, it's a. Anyway, any good movies out? You guys been? Did you see Oz, Dustin?
No, but I heard it wasn't good.
Who'd you hear it from?
I heard it was good.
I heard it was really good by Nick, his girlfriend, and then one other person I can't think of, but they told me it was good. And I've been wanting to see it, but yeah, my girlfriend says she doesn't want to see it because she doesn't think it looks good.
I think it looks good.
I think it looks good too.
I just fucked my contact
Yeah.
up.
So,
Might have to step out for a second.
but yeah,
All right, you guys got to keep the fort running. Hold on.
oh, it's no problem. So, are you and I, Dustin, the only two who have not seen 21 and Over?
Yes.
Because Tyler, what did Tyler say? Did he say if you liked it or not?
He said it was good.
Who do you go with?
His sister.
Oh, Tyler and Erica. Going to the movies, not inviting other people. Just like when... Did you go with him to see the last Harry Potter movie?
Yeah.
That didn't piss me off. I understand because I have my little traditions too. But I was like, really? I can't go with you? But
Nope.
Nick and I and his stepmom, because his stepmom read the books and grew up watching movies with him, and that's like the one thing they bond over. We went with her, and she cried at the end. I almost cried, but it's only because it's just something I've grown up with. When I lived in the hood of Columbus, I was the only white kid. That was the only white thing I got to do, was go home and watch Harry Potter, because any other time I had to be rough. I lived the street life.
So watching Harry Potter is a white thing.
Yeah.
Racist. So
No,
black
that's
people
not
can't
racial.
Like Harry Potter?
So you're telling me if I walk up to, in the hood where I lived, I'm not going to say where, because then people will probably get offended if they're not already offended. And I told one of them, hey, we go watch Harry Potter? I'm not even going to lie, they'd probably beat me up.
Not all of them.
Not all of them. I had my close friends who were just like me, but I watched Harry Potter by myself. Because any other time we'd go and watch BET, like music videos, and that's all we'd do. And like the girls would dance, and we'd just sit there, and they'd be like, yo, I'm cool. And we were like 8. I don't know why we were acting rough, but yeah. Yeah, I mean, it was a rough life. Rough childhood. I wanted to share those precious Harry Potter moments with a friend, but I couldn't until I moved to Johnstown. Because we're all country here.
I think it's getting more into like not really country. I think country is Northridge. I think the country people at Johnstown are ones that just should have went to Northridge, or they're trying to pull off that image.
Yeah, Northridge.
Because no one, I mean, with the exception of a few, but really nobody in Johnstown is a hick.
Yeah, really.
No one's a redneck.
Not really. No.
I mean, there are a few.
We
like
have
I said, but
we have a few families that have grown up farmers, and they're like, oh, I'm a 4th generation farmer, and their parents legitimately want them to like take over the farm. But I still don't consider that a hick. I mean, they're not like hillbillies. We're not. There's like a level of hillbillies, like a little more extreme than Johnstown. We're pretty mellow. People are pretty calm and normal here, I would say.
Yeah. Except for it's about to be like full of drug addicts.
Yeah, I know. I had heard from an outside source that there was about to be a huge, like a big drug bust in Johnstown, and he told me where I know, bust. And you hear about it all the time. But he told me that the police told him to look at license plate because they're gonna try to set like a little sting operation up because someone was dealing serious drugs out of this house, and it's like it's fenced in and it's a shady looking house. I'm not gonna lie, it's like this pale white house with like horribly disgusting green shutters and big old fence around it, and it's in part of like
you know, if somebody's listening to this, they're gonna come kill you for.
Oh well, I'm not giving exact information. I'm just being kind of general. It could be any house.
Describe the house.
I live in a pale white house with horribly disgusting green shutters, but I don't have a big fence, so it's not me. So yeah, see,
you fucked yourself.
Being too specific. Oh, whatever. The Johnstown mob's going to come get me. They can go ahead. It's okay.
They're called the Excaliburs, and we will. I mean, they will.
Oh, yeah. Way to correct yourself there, Dustin.
Have I told you guys that I nicknamed my penis the Butler?
No,
okay, the way you just worded that, nicknamed my penis. It's like, are you schizophrenic?
Yeah, it seems he may be.
You have multiple personalities?
No.
Yeah, his other personality is Lance. Oh, yeah, sorry. Lance.
Good old Lance. We hate Lance because he's a pedophile.
He is a pedophile.
We miss Nick.
He's a cradle robber. And he admitted to it the other night. What were we watching? We were watching some TV show, Nick and I. I think it was the highlight of the basketball player who horribly snapped his leg in half on some strange occasion. You know, completely unfortunate for him. But anyway, we got on the topic of something, and I called Nick a cradle robber, and he goes, "What? Call me a cradle robber?" He's like, "Yeah, I do like to steal babies from cradles." And I was like, "Okie dokie, Lance."
I've also nicknamed my balls Alfred Pennyworth and Lurch to fit the Butler theme.
Okay, so your penis is a butler, I guess.
An old, disgusting butler.
Yeah.
It is
Loads
rather
of
wrinkly.
wrinkles and darkness.
That's just lovely. TMI, Nick. TMI. TMI.
Oh, we have fun.
Yeah, we do.
Oh, shit.
I don't know. That just put a really disturbing image in my head. But yeah. So what's going on with the NFL? I guess Nick's over here looking at the mock draft online. What's going on? Anything exciting?
Not really. I mean, the biggest story running right now is that Tom Brady might actually be working out with Terrell Owens.
So you're saying they're going to sign Terrell, or
I
like?
think it might be a possibility apparently
Okay.
because they don't have any real number one receivers right now.
I know. I mean, since Wes Welker went with Peyton Manning to the Broncos,
Oh, fuck off.
they need to find something.
They did get Danny Amendola, who, if he stays healthy, he'll be a pretty good replacement because he's good when he's on the field. He just gets hurt a lot.
All right.
I'll go through the mock real quick. I'll go through the Colts, the Broncos, and the Patriots because that's who we happen to like. So
Yeah, 3 big teams for us. Anything else?
well,
We
I like the
apologize
Browns,
if-
too. I like the Browns too. I guess I'll roll the Browns pick
Uh,
because I want to see the Browns and Bengals do well.
I hate the Browns. I'm sorry. Yes, we live in Ohio, and we got to vote for our teams. We got to root for our teams and shit. No, Browns have always sucked. I'm sorry. I don't think I've ever seen them do well, and I don't know if it's going to happen. But the day it does, I'll be like, okay, cool, yeah, they won. But I'm not going to cheer for the Browns. Every time I go through the TV and I see Browns versus anybody, I'm like, nope, because I know it's either a very low scoring game or they're just getting the shit kicked out of them. So
Well, I like to see most of the Ohio teams, sports teams, do well just because it's our home state. So right now, I've according to WalterFootball.com, one of my preferred places to look at the mock drafts, he has the Cleveland Browns selecting D. Milliner from Alabama, the cornerback. It'd be a pretty decent selection. They worked on this offseason. They worked on getting pass rushers. For all you probable fans for the Browns here, you'd know that they had been looking at pass rush because there are two things on defense you really need to be successful in the NFL, and one of them is like a lockdown cornerback. The other one is going to be a badass pass rush, so they can kind of save the secondary. And usually, like defensive linemen, are usually less expensive than skill players because you can find defensive linemen in the draft and through free agency and make them pretty serviceable.
yeah,
So the Cleveland Browns, D. Milliner, cornerback, that would be a pretty good tandem with Joe Hayden because Joe Hayden's a stud. And then, let's see, we'll go through, okay, so it's going to be on the next page. All our other 3 teams are all drafted in the top half of the draft, which is...
okay, yeah, that's good.
I guess it would be the bottom half of the first round, but which is a good thing, obviously. He has the Indianapolis Colts selecting I'm just going to call him Detone Jones, a DT from UCLA. One of the top prospects available, probably a pass rush kind of specialist because the Colts still need a pass rush.
Yeah, they do.
They don't have any serviceable pass rush.
No, they just need to bulk up the whole freaking defense.
This guy looks like, he looks pretty
Legit.
Yeah.
That's good. I'm like I said, I'm
less of a speed rusher, more of a power player, which isn't necessarily a bad thing,
Yeah, with the head coach being like more of a defensive guy, that'd be good. Get some bulk power.
Speed is nice, but
some key components on the defense would be nice.
Yeah, his senior season he had 62 tackles, 5.5 sacks, and 19 tackles for loss. So as a DT type kind of guy, that wouldn't be too bad.
Who is this?
We're just going through the mock real quick, a little bit of a mock draft situation.
We're mainly just going through the teams that we like. So.
Yeah, I went through I got the Browns. The Browns had them getting D. Milliner from Alabama, the cornerback, who played really well, which would be a good addition across from Joe Hayden. You know that because Joe Hayden's a stud.
Joe Hayden sucks.
Go fuck yourself.
They've really bolstered their pass rush, so they could use a lockdown corner.
Well, didn't the Browns lose?
It's all about the Bengals.
Didn't the Browns lose their kicker?
Yeah.
Like their whole team.
Their whole damn team.
Yeah. I'm sorry. That's what I'm saying about the Browns. When your whole team's your kicker, you kind of know you're bad. But yeah.
Anyway, he's got the Cincinnati Bengals taking Alec Ogletree, the linebacker from Georgia. The Bengals re-signed Ray Maluga in the offseason. And they have Vontaze Burfict, who worked out pretty well.
$150.
And making some side deals here on the side with some money here.
Anyway.
Yeah, Alec Ogletree to the Bengals, inside linebacker. Or actually, you know what? Maybe a weak side linebacker because they'll try Ray Malibu up the strong side. No. I love you, but no. He has the Denver Broncos taking Tank Carradine from Florida State.
It's the same place. Oh, I think they're the same.
Tore his ACL in November.
Yeah.
The guy they're drafting to the Broncos, but apparently before the injury, he was a pretty potent pass rusher. They're going to need to get someone after Elvis Dumervil got kind of fucked over.
Yeah.
With the
The
whole
Ravens are fucked. I'm just saying.
The Ravens did lose a lot, but they helped themselves getting Elvis Dumervil. I actually wouldn't be surprised if the Browns actually competed this year. Honestly.
Shut your mouth, boy.
Well, they were at the end of the season. They were showing a lot of offensive talent. Mm-hmm. If they can get a running back in the top half of the second, a good defensive player, defensive lineman, offensive lineman in the top half of the first round, then you're gonna be looking pretty good. And then, of course, my Patriots. He has them taking Kawan Short, the defensive tackle from Purdue. I guess it's a generate of some inside pass rush. Because interior pass rush is really good against certain quarterbacks, the ones who don't escape the pocket.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the main people they're going to be focusing on beating are Peyton Manning.
Yeah.
And Matt Ryan.
Tom Brady.
Those guys.
Tom Brady's not very shifty. I mean, he can elude a little bit. But,
I was talking about the Patriots, who the Patriots will be facing.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, mostly it's going to be Peyton Manning this year, Joe Flacco.
Yeah, sorry,
Those
that went right over my head.
You want to generate pass rush through the middle because you want to, get up into their step up, prevent them from stepping up.
All up in the grill.
Yeah. And then why not? We'll go round 2 and just see what the Browns and everybody's doing real quick.
Yeah, one more round and then we'll move on.
We'll move on. Okay, let's see. In round 2, actually, it doesn't look like the Browns have a round 2 pick. So I guess they don't have a second rounder.
I think they traded up.
Maybe did they trade up like last year? Or?
Yeah, I think they traded up.
Okay. To get Trent Richardson. Did they trade?
Trent Richardson?
They might have traded for that. Might have been. Yeah, I think that's what it was actually. So they gave him a second this year for him. And then he's got the Bengals in this one taking Jonathan Franklin, running back from UCLA, kind of a shifty kind of guy. Good running back. That's one of the things the Bengals most need because they've got a pretty solid youthful defense. They've got a good receivers in A.J. Green. They just kind of need a running back who can actually run. Ben Jarvis Green Ellis isn't that great. He's okay. He doesn't fumble the ball, and they could, we'll have to see how Andy Dalton does in his third year. Or is it fourth year now? Might be fourth year.
Yeah.
I think it's third year. And Broncos round 2, John Jenkins, nose tackle from Georgia. I don't think they have any nose tackles on the roster.
Yeah. So hopefully it'll be a good addition.
Big
that
body
defense
up front.
going. They actually, the Broncos have a decent defense already, don't they?
Yeah, it's pretty. It's pretty.
Yeah, nothing's happened with them. So
secondary's kind of old, but aside from that.
Yeah, besides fucking Champ Bailey getting burnt, but it's okay.
And finally, round 2, New England Patriots, Blitty Ray Wilson, Blighty, but
yeah. Anyway,
Blighty.
Either one of those.
From cornerback from Connecticut because secondary still needs some depth because they've got Alfonso Dennard, Aqib Talib. They recently signed Adrian Wilson, and they have Devin McCourty back there, but Adrian Wilson's like 40 years old, and Aqib Talib's only on a 1-year deal, so kind of got to get some secondary depth. So that's our NFL mock draft analysis for the day. Guess we'll move on to something else here. How? Where are we at? We're at 48 minutes. Not too bad.
That's not too bad.
No, not too bad at all.
Not too bad at all.
Not too bad. Not too bad. Maybe if Tyler and Dustin would get a little bit more invested in the podcast.
They're invested. They're just counting
We're
their...
just talking about stupid shit.
Yeah, I can't really have much.
Talking about boring stuff. We don't like it.
I mean, I don't know how football is boring, but...
It's not boring. It's just, you had a good rant right there. I wasn't going to interrupt.
Not going to end it. See, they're just...
Me?
They're being gentlemen.
So you're being polite. I appreciate that.
I'm being very polite.
Yes.
So what do you guys want to talk about? Let's have something that we can all talk about here.
Sex, drugs, and rock and roll.
Chocolate
That's my
pudding
life, son. That's my life.
with a camera and stomping through it.
All I heard was camera stomp. That's all I heard.
Chocolate pudding.
Chocolate
laying
pudding.
down a tarp, stomping through it, recording it.
Okay.
Nick's fantasy.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you hadn't figured
and
that
then
out,
looking
that's my
it
sexual
off.
fantasy.
I don't know why we always come to something weird and sexual with Nick.
That's just nice.
Probably because I'm a
Because
freak.
he likes it.
Probably because I'm a freak. It's sad that like he just goes with it, but you know.
When you've been with this group of friends as long as I have, you kind of
I
just.
mean, we do
learn
it
to
pretty
get with
consistently, so I see you just go with it.
Yeah.
Go with the flow.
Well,
What was
okay,
that, Tyler? Something's nasty.
It's just nasty.
That's just nasty.
It's nasty. We can all do that voice pretty well. Anyway, well, I mean,
Universal voice.
we're at 50 minutes, so we're kind of coming close to our hour limit. Do you guys want to do the ever present marry one, kill one, fuck one
Yeah.
sequence?
Yes, we do.
Alright,
Yes, we do. This may take a minute, and I apologize if there's like dead space in between here because
Betty
we
White,
do like to.
Oprah Winfrey, and Rosie O'Donnell.
We each get one.
Okay,
So
well,
everybody gets
Betty
one. Who's
White-
that for?
You.
It's for me. It's Betty White. Who? Betty White, Oprah
Oprah.
Winfrey.
And Rosie O'Donnell.
Rosie O'Donnell.
Okay, well, I would kill Rosie O'Donnell. I would have sex with Betty White.
What?
She's got to be a fucking freak in the sack. I'm just saying. She's like
Yeah.
ancient and she's awesome anyway. So you know
Horace
she.
Leachman.
She's hilarious.
He's a damn freak.
And then I would marry Oprah Winfrey, even though she's like, I don't know, really
Yeah, I
fucking
see what she's
annoying.
saying.
Yeah, but if you marry Betty
She's
White, then when
rich.
she keels over, you get all her money.
How much money does Betty White have? Because
How much
I'm
do you think she
Oprah
has?
Winfrey
She's
is a
fucking
billionaire.
goddess.
Oprah Winfrey is a billionaire, and if
Yeah,
I
but
marry
she's
her,
not
it's the
gonna
same
die soon.
thing.
You
She's
know,
gonna die before me.
She was 50 like 10 years ago.
Yeah, but you.
She's probably like
you're,
she's probably like
you just
55,
don't even get it.
56. Yeah, you just don't even.
I mean, I
understand.
know that Betty White is going to die soon, but I would much rather have sex with Betty White the one
Betty White's
time.
gonna live forever. He's alright.
Yeah, than have, I don't know, I couldn't see myself getting with Oprah. I just wouldn't have sex with her. I'd be married to her and would not.
And just take her money.
Yeah.
All right, so that's him.
We're all pink on the
Go ahead,
inside.
Tyler. Throw one at me.
I'm still thinking.
Throw one at me.
Okay, well, I mean, just to
Throw
set some
out
rules
three
out here.
Ignorant things that come to
Just to set some rules out here. It could be any character from history throughout
Okay.
time.
Tyler, Marilyn Manson, Abraham Lincoln, and Precious.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
That's fucked up.
No, go ahead. Come on.
Lean in a little bit.
I definitely marry Precious.
There you go.
Okay.
You gotta
Kill Marilyn Manson.
Okay.
Who's the other one?
Abraham Lincoln.
Lincoln.
Looks like I'm fucking Abraham.
There you go. There you go.
Awesome.
Yes.
Okay.
Go ahead, Nick.
So-
Throw one at me.
Well, I was gonna throw one to Dustin. We can make it
Go ahead.
kind of like
Go
lines
ahead.
Cool, I got Jack.
Okay.
Great. I got Tyler.
Cleopatra. Jesse James from the Jesse James gang back in the 1800s, or
Okay.
yeah. And shit, I had one. Fuck.
Was it male or female?
It was actually gonna be female.
Sweet.
Chocolate or vanilla?
Honestly, I think I said Cleopatra,
Yes.
Jesse James from Jesse James and the James Gang.
Okay,
the
and then
notorious
another
bank robber.
female.
Eleanor Roosevelt. That's who it was.
All right, so I'm marrying Eleanor Roosevelt. I'm fucking Cleopatra. Wait, no, hold on. I'm marrying Cleopatra, fucking Eleanor Roosevelt, and killing Jesse James.
There you go.
Because Cleopatra, if I married her, I would be the king of Egypt. Had this, been in that time. And, she's not bad. I should fuck her for the rest of my days.
That's
Eleanor, she's just gonna have to, I don't know, let me put her in her butt or something. It's gotta be something enjoyable. And Jesse James a douche.
All right, Tyler. What have you
All right,
concocted?
Jackie Moon.
Oh,
Here
God.
you go. Dr. Phil.
Okay.
Harriet Tubman. The Elephant Man.
Oh.
Wow.
Yes.
We should switch out.
Who was the second one? Harriet Tubman.
Harriet Tubman.
What was the first one?
Dr. Phil.
Dr. Phil.
I'm killing Elephant Man. I'm sorry. You're gone.
I already had a black.
I don't know.
Come on.
I don't know.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Marry Dr. Phil and fuck
Fuck
Harriet Tubman. So yeah.
So is there?
I guess that's where I'm going. Okay, hold on. This is where it gets interesting. Spencer, lean into the mic over there.
No, just bring the mic over to
Yeah,
yourself.
bring the mic over to yourself. Sorry. How rude of me. Go ahead. Throw one at any one of us.
Any
Think-
one of us.
Any one of us.
We're just
Think of, you can go ahead and think.
Yeah, just throw it out to the.
Yeah, we'll do that. Just an all around.
Since you're the special guest tonight.
And then we'll throw one at you. Dustin, you go ahead and think of something over there for good old Spencer. Okay, well. think of it.
Make it interesting.
Now, do you think we should make it like cartoon character or like any animated person too? Okay.
I mean, I think we can have themes.
Okay.
We could do
Yeah, this will be the weekly thing.
Yeah,
so.
it's going to be a weekly thing to end our podcast. We've already decided that. So, I mean, I was thinking we could do like a kind of a theme thing where one week we do a specific time period or something. And that way we can we can do a little bit of research pre-hand,
Yeah, we're just going to mix it up so each week you don't know who the hell we're going to throw on the table to marry, kill, and fuck. I mean, it's going to be interesting. I feel it's going to be interesting. And I somehow knew Tyler was going to say Elephant Man. I don't know why. I just knew it was going to happen.
I'm just saying the Elephant Man is kind of sexy.
Yeah. Okay. Oh.
Well, we've got one for Spencer.
Okay. Well,
let's have Spencer give his real quick because he's thinking. He's hard in thought right now.
I need one more.
You can write it down if you like. Yeah.
that's okay. So you guys say you have one?
No, we have it.
Oh, you have it. Okay. All right. Well, give Spence a minute because I think he's got at least two and he's writing them down right now. But I'm sure they're probably good. You have them all? You have all of them. That's all right. Sorry, me and Nick were going to think of one, but it's all good. Are any of them animated?
We're not doing
Okay.
animated right now. We're just doing anyone throughout history.
Oh, we're not? Okay.
That's all right. Do 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 do. No, I'm just kidding. That's okay.
There's so many good ones.
First name to come in their head.
Could be male or female.
Yeah.
From
male or
any time
female,
period in history.
Any time period. Yeah. This is. I feel like Spencer's putting so much thought into this. It's actually going to be really good.
So,
Ours are kind of just like off the bat.
yeah, off the cuff. It's
Yeah.
all right.
I
We'll
couldn't
see.
think of Eleanor Roosevelt's name to save my
Ours
life.
is the best one so far.
Really?
For Spencer?
Well, yeah.
Oh, fabulous.
Okay, well, good.
Maybe.
Good. We'll see how it goes. We'll see what Spencer can come up with just for all of us, I guess. He's got two. He's got two, folks. He's got two.
I have to poop.
You say you have to poop?
I went poopy.
Oh, so that's where you went forever when Dustin and I had to carry the weight of this podcast on our backs for like an hour and a half.
I know that nobody else wears contacts here, but there's that time when the contact just like kind of gets lodged up in the upper part of your eye and you have to fix it because it's unbearable if you don't.
All right, anyway, enough with the complaining from Nick. Go ahead, Spencer. Spencer's finished, and let's see what he's got. This is for all of us. So
I got Lady Gaga, Big Mama, and Obama.
Lady Gaga, Big Mama, and Obama. All right, we're going to start with Tyler and Dustin. Marry one, kill one, fuck one from big old Spencer.
I'm gonna marry Lady Gaga.
Marry Lady Gaga. Yeah. Spencer says that's a bad choice, but
I'm gonna fuck Lady Gaga, kill Big Mama, and marry Barack Obama.
okay,
All right.
that's reasonable.
Yeah.
Be the first
real
lady.
The real problem is that
First man.
we're putting this on the internet and we're doing a marry one, kill one, fuck one segment
That's
with
what
the president of the United States.
That's why I stopped talking.
Well, hey, no, I don't care. If the president of the United States gets offended,
Let him talk
then he
to us.
shouldn't
Tell him
be-
to call us up. I'll talk
yeah,
to
the
him.
commander-in-chief of this country.
I mean, the real problem I have with this is that if we put this online and then the FBI kicks down our door and shoots us,
For what? We've not
Nick said it.
invaded any
well, you can't.
secret.
You're not supposed to say that.
Tell him his address.
Well, we haven't said the K word for Obama
Well,
yet,
ours-
so it's not a threat. He just said he'd like to marry
If you don't
President
want to dwell
Obama. That's a
any further to
compliment.
that, here's our question to you, Spencer.
Okay.
Jack, Nick, and Adolf Hitler.
Oh, there we go. Let's see what he comes up with here.
One of you is going to be flattered.
Yeah, I know. That's what it's going to come down to.
I'm going to kill Nick.
I knew he was going to say that. Kill Nick.
I'll marry Jack, and I'm going to fuck the shit out of Hitler.
That's what I'm talking
There you go.
Pissed on.
There you go.
He does.
I got a piss.
Thanks, guys. You know, I'm glad that out of Adolf Hitler and Jack, I'm the one that gets killed.
It's okay. I'd be so happy to be your husband, Spencer.
Spence over here.
Actually, you know what? He might be doing me a service. Actually,
That is
by not having to get fucked by him.
possibility.
Okay.
That's true.
Yeah. Because I don't know if I
It's
want
not
to get
what I've
fucked
been
by.
told, but
Well, I'm happy. I'm just happy that you're not just going to off me and you're not planning on fucking me. So
it was a tough
He's
decision.
gonna off on you.
I've known Spencer longer, so I mean that's clearly why he did it.
It's okay. You know what? I've come to the decision that I'd rather be killed than fucked, so I'll take it.
It's a great decision.
Thank you.
All right, well that pretty much wraps up today's episode of Supervision Required, and hopefully the next episode will be better. I guess we got to start somewhere, so get as many likes on Facebook and views on YouTube and wherever else we decide to post this precious gem of a podcast. So
We'll just go around and everybody will do their sign off.
yeah, I mean that's me. I'm Jack.
Call me Big Man.
I have a good time, and hopefully you guys enjoy it. I'll see you next time.
This is Nick Schuler signing off. I'm the weird one.
It's Tyler Hawes. Adios, Lepido.
This is Dustin. Catch you on the flip side.
Special guest Spencer.
Big Spence. Peace.
Enough said. See you guys.
Yeah, see ya.